Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the chief here in Borinquen Handmade, and in today's video I'm going to try out a little experiment I think I mentioned to you guys before. For this soap I need to make two batches separated, and then I have to unify them again. I never tried this before, so let's see how it goes. So I'm going to start off by pouring in my fragrance oil. This is a small combo I created. I hope it doesn't discolor. So I was able to take the cats out of the kitchen, but I had to wake up pretty early to do that because I distracted them with food, and that seemed to work. Right, now the fragrance oil is in there. Before pouring in my lye water solution, I'm going to split this batch into 4. So I'm going to do that. Right, all 4 of them have been separated. Now I'm going to mix in the colors that I already have put into the container. Did y'all hear that? That was my cat, one of my cats. I'm going to start with the lighter colors. So I'm going to start off with the white color first. Now I'm going to pour in my lye water solution, measured exactly for this bit of oil. Now I'm going to mix this into emulsification, and I'm going to do that to all of them later on. Traced achieved pretty quickly. I'm gonna pour this into the mold first. So I knew this was going to be a lot faster reaching trace because I've used one of the fragrance oils I combined for the fragrance oil of this soap, and it always sped up my trace. I didn't know it was gonna be this fast though. I'm making sure off camera that it actually reached trace, and I'm going to pour it. Okay, it's legit guys, it reached trace. It's not trying to fool me. I'm trying not to touch the edges as best as possible. I want to scrape off the excess. Yeah, whatever. As you can see, I got new nails, and this is happening. The price of beauty. I'm kidding. I did my nails for the presentation. I wanted them to look nice. So now I'm going to wait until this one solidifies enough to pour the other layer on top. Now I'm going to do the same I did the first one. Pour in the sodium hydroxide exactly for this amount of oil. Now I'm going to mix it until I reach emulsification. This one reached trace a lot faster, and it's a lot harder now. Ugh. Hopefully it won't look too wonky. It looks kind of wonky, but I think I can fix it. Alright, now that I could save the layer, I'm going to do the process again for the other 2 layers. That's going to be sped up. Last layer. So the first two layers are going to be thicker than the rest because I miscalculated just a tiny teeny bit. Just a tiny teeny bit. But at least I got across what I wanted to do. Here we go. I didn't talk much during the making of this one because I was trying to like have total concentration on what I was doing. I wanted it to come out really good. And this is going to be a pretty complicated soap. So yeah, now I'm going to wait 18 to 24 hours to cut this soap and continue the process. And we're back the next day to cut this soap. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and you guys are going to notice that I'm cutting it extremely weird. So I'm going to get this out of here. It's out. So the white part underneath is still pretty soft. The lines are pretty good considering how bad I am with lines. So I'm going to cut this off camera and I'll show you guys the end result. So I tried my best at cutting this, but since I'm cutting it alone, it kind of got fudged up. But it's okay. That was the end part, so when I cut it, I don't think it's gonna look that bad. It's my first time trying out this soap, so let's keep at it. Alright, so I'm going to do this pretty quickly because I cannot let that soap harden too much. So let's do this. I'm going to pour in some titanium dioxide first. I'm going to mix it. Now I'm going to pour in my lye water solution. Nope. First, I'm going to pour in my fragrance oil. Mix this. And now I'm going to pour in my lye water solution. Shift it like coffee. Now I'm going to get this to trace. I'm going to pour this into my 4 containers. Mix it by hand. Just a bit. Just a bit. Just a bit. There are some parts that are already extremely hard. Oh no. Gotta work fast. I'm not gonna be talking a lot now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This was the worst fragrance oil I could have picked to do this. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done this to myself. Okay. Let's do this, guys. Cutscene. Bye. I hope that green looks better because it looks like barf. Raising against time, doing my best to make this look right. It kind of rised a tiny bit, which is odd because it didn't rise on me last time. But that's okay, I guess. Failure. This one's gonna be a lot prettier. Ugly ass soap. Alright. So let's do our best to fill this one. Save the soap. Save the soap. I'm pretty sure I measured this right. I don't know what happened. This one's gonna be its ugly little sister. Brother, sister. So this is the ugliest soap I've ever done in my life. I was gonna pipe this one, but since this one is extremely ugly, I'm gonna pipe this one. You guys can rest assured I'm going to try this soap again with a fragrance oil that doesn't rise and doesn't accelerate. So let's mix the piping. Oh, little ugly, this one. So I think I found a way how to save one of them. Let's try it. Oh, I just noticed I don't have my marks here. I have to work like really fast because it's extremely hot, so it's going to get to trace extremely fast. So I'm not going to be speaking a lot because I want this to be at least saved. If it turns out too ugly, I'll just discount it because it's not up to my standards. Why? What? Here we go. So the black looks a lot blacker on the camera. It's more like an off copper black thing. So I'm going to pick up the paste a tiny bit more because it's getting a lot harder. So let's do this. So first I cut this wrong, and then the fragrance oil accelerated way too much, so I wasn't gonna be able to do what I wanted to do with the swirl. That's why it turned out so ugly. But it's okay, cause Mama will survive. Mama's a fighter. And I might be able to use the leftover I have for the other soap, surprisingly. So let's try it. Go, 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 go. So guys, use your safety gear. Don't do like I did and take it off. You know what to do. Bam, 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 bam. At least this is like really good exercise for my fingers. I'm laughing, but I'm internally crying. It sneezed. So the problem with piping is if it's too hard, it won't attach to the soap, and the design of the tip will not come out as well, like as pretty. So that's why it's best to like work with it when you don't have to squeeze it that hard for it to come out. Okay, so I'm gonna put a dollop in the middle. At least I can say I tried this soap, and I can do my best next time I make it, because believe me, I'm doing it again in the new year, and I'm doing it right. It's gonna come out beautiful. Y'all see, y'all see. I know y'all believe in me. One has like extreme professional piping, and the other one's like, I'm small. I'm the small piping, the small piper. I'm sorry for being ugly. So you have to be really careful with the mixture because lye burns, and you can get up to 3-degree burns with this. So be extremely careful when piping or doing soap. Most of the people who are following me have already tried soap or already know the basic compounds of it. So the trick when you have ugly ass piping is you pour in a lot of glitter to make it look pretty, to distract the viewer, you know, from the ugly piping. And you embellish the top with a lot of beautiful embeds. Talking of embeds, I need to buy some more melt and pour for the embeds. And I ran out of one of my oils, so I have to get some of that. So I'm pouring some biodegradable glitter from Nurture Soaps. Okay, so I didn't have enough to make all the embeds because I thought I was only going to be making one soap for this. I'm piping one soap for this. So I'm just gonna wing it and use what I have. I have stars. I have duckies. I have small bowls. So how about I'm just gonna use all embeds, and this soap is gonna represent the crazy year I had, and its ups and downs, and its crazy colors, and just hope everything looks fine. Where are my lines? Here is my line. 1 little bowl, 2 little bowls, 3 little bowls. What the heck? Okay, this one goes like, there we go. If you guys haven't seen my last video, or my last video of soaping, I entered a competition, and I said I was going to tell you guys how it went. And if you didn't read or see my last description in one of my last videos, I actually won. So next year, or whenever I post this, maybe I post this in New Year's, I'm going to have new stuff to put into the shop. And that's super nice because I've always wanted to like add shampoo bars and conditioner bars, but I never really had the chance because the equipment was really pricey. And the ingredients I wanted to buy, I usually try to buy in bulk because I go crazy and I start making a lot of stuff. But I'm going to be adding that to the shop real soon, and I'm very excited for it because I need I need some shampoos in my life. Why is this always tilted? Here we go. And I'm very excited because now I can make my own shampoo bars, and I don't have to go to the store and buy the plastic. I don't know where that line is, but there's a line somewhere. So yes, this soap will represent the crazy year that 2019 was. So it can't be perfect because 2019 wasn't perfect. Marketing. Now I'm just talking awkwardly because I made a really ugly soap on camera, and I'm not used to making really ugly soaps on camera, so I start barfing up words. I'm just gonna put in stars in there. Bam. This is like I don't know how to say it in English, but we call it embeleco day, which is you just put on the craziest combination of clothes and accessories you have, and the weirdest combination wins. I'm not sure how you guys call it, but for us it's embeleco day. So this soap is gonna be called Embeleco Day. Hopefully the inside, it doesn't look as bad as the outside. Cute awkward laugh. So we're done making this soap, this Embeleco soap, and we're going to wait 18 to 24 hours to cut it. So we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to give you a close-up, even though it's going to destroy my soap career. I'm kidding. I'm so dramatic. I mean, it's not ugly, but it's not my best soap either. I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer. Let me try to focus. So you can see the glimmer, and it's nice. Hopefully the piping won't fall off with the layer of gold I put under it. If it does, I'll just scrape everything off and work with what I got, right? Us soapers just work with what we have. So we'll be back tomorrow. Sorry for talking so much. Cut the real soap. So the black and white area is still pretty hard. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It could have been better, for sure. Let me focus here for a second. There we go. So it's not so bad. I'm actually impressed with how bad I did not do. So let's keep cutting, and then we're gonna go cut the ugly one. And now to cut the ugly one. It's been a while since I've made this much soap. I'm actually proud of my lines. Because if you've seen my videos for a while, I made the rainbow one and my lines were horrible. Well, you win some and you lose some, right? Cause it looks so cute with the little star up there. So I got a new cat in my house. Now there's 3. And the new one is, I think she's deaf. She doesn't hear that well. And you can make extremely loud noises besides her and nothing. So it's really hard to discipline her because she doesn't know what the heck is going on. And she's not particularly bad. She just likes to play a lot at 4 a.m. in the morning. And I like sleeping at that hour. So, I put a little ducky at the end of this one. Ducky. I'm trying to upgrade my soap room to put in more storage so I can hold a lot more of the things I'm going to be making for New Year's. So hopefully I'll have enough space for everything and it'll still look nice. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and being with me in this weird adventure. Until next time, and as always, be kind to one another and let's help each other out.